Hi, Shae Russell, editor of the Daily Reckoning Australia, and I thought we'd take a quick look at the gold market today. Now, the price of gold has fallen about $60 over the past 4 weeks. So it's fallen from around $13.64 to today's price of around $13.08. Now, there's 2 key reasons driving this fall at the moment. One has been that the market, or the US market in particular, has been waiting on the minutes of the Federal Reserve to come out. Now, they came out overnight and they confirmed very much what the market is expecting, and that is that the Fed is highly likely to increase rates at the June 14 meeting. The second thing that is causing the price of gold to fall at the moment is the North Korea and South Korea leaders meeting. Now, gold is often seen as a fear metal, so the price rises when there's intense geopolitical issues happening. So with the two leaders meeting, that sort of signifies to the market that maybe the global markets aren't as hostile as we sort of think they are. However, I actually think gold is going to fall a little further in the short term before resuming its rally. Now, let me show you why. Now, I know technical analysis isn't everybody's cup of tea and it can be quite boring, but bear with me because I think this chart is very important and it's showing us a key level to watch for the gold price. So if you're a short-term gold trader, this might be something you're interested in. So over here, as you can see, I have a 2-year price chart of the price of gold in US dollars. Now, I've drawn a bunch of support lines coming out from the December low back in 2016. Now, I've overlaid with that a Fibonacci fan. I won't go into the details of Fibonacci today, I'll explain that another time. But what I want to draw your attention to is the purple line you can see. And there's this key little green circle here. Now, for those of you that are into Fibonacci retracements, this purple line happens to sit exactly on the 61.8% line. Now, for Fibonacci fans, this tends to be a key level of support or resistance for asset prices. Now, what we can see is that back in December 2017, the gold price traded down to this purple line before it bounced back up and rallied again. Furthermore, if we look in the recent gold price action of the past 4 weeks, we can see that gold has started falling through and it's starting to trade towards that purple line, right near that green circle. Now, if the price of gold does fall to that, we're probably looking at gold dipping below $1,300 in the short term to inside this little green circle range, which is probably going to be between $1,281 to maybe $1,291. I believe once the price of gold hits this technical level that we can expect to see it bounce back up again. It's likely to do this sometime between the June 14 meeting from the Federal Reserve, just because we're seeing that trend develop in gold, that the price of gold falls before a meeting and then rallies not long after. That's all I have for you today. Of course, if you would like to know how to buy and sell physical gold, I've got a report prepared for you. You can click the link in our description box. As always, make sure you sign up to the Daily Reckoning Australia, and I'll see you next week.